Welcome to the Cyber Resilience Report by Data Defenders, where we break down today's biggest cyber threats, policy shifts, and real-world solutions protecting healthcare systems, local governments, and nonprofits. Today, we're digging into something that hits a lot closer to home than you might think: the growing cybersecurity crisis in our hospitals. This isn't just about data breaches anymore. We're talking about canceled surgeries, emergency rooms going dark, and ambulances being turned away. These cyber attacks are putting real lives at risk, right now. So today, we're unpacking how the old models of cybersecurity are failing the healthcare industry and introducing a completely different approach designed for actual resilience. It's called the MCOP model, and it's not just theory, it's already proving its value in the field. Our goal? Understand the threat, expose why the current approach is broken, and explore how hospitals can adopt a smarter, more sustainable path forward, one that doesn't just detect problems, but stops them before they cause harm. So let's get into it. Cyber attacks on hospitals are not just an IT problem anymore, not even close. They've become a direct and, frankly, a growing threat to patient safety. We're talking canceled surgeries, emergency rooms, having to divert ambulances. This is the new reality. So let's break down exactly why the old security playbook is failing our hospitals, and more importantly, what we can do about it. First things first, let's get on the same page about the scale of this problem. This isn't just some inconvenience. We're talking about a genuine crisis in the delivery of healthcare itself. Okay, look at this number. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, ransomware attacks on healthcare providers have just skyrocketed, up a staggering 278% in recent years. This isn't some gradual trend we're watching. No, this is a full-blown crisis happening right now. And this isn't just about data breaches anymore. It's about patient care, plain and simple. We've seen major hospitals forced back to using pen and paper, entire health systems having to divert ambulances. I mean, think about it. When an ER has to turn away patients, it's not just an inconvenience for them. It becomes a regional crisis that puts real lives at risk. They're going right for the jugular. They are targeting your electronic health records and the thousands of connected medical devices on your network. Let's let that sink in. That's everything from IV pumps to patient monitors, the whole internet of medical things. A single vulnerability there can bring hospital operations to a halt, putting patients at risk, all while you're trying to navigate this incredibly complex web of regulations. So the big question is, why is this happening, right? If hospitals have security providers, why are they so incredibly vulnerable? Well, the answer really lies in a security model that's just fundamentally flawed and honestly outdated. Most hospitals have partnered up with what's called a managed security service provider, or an MSSP. Now, here's the problem. Their entire model is built on this alert and escalate approach. And while that might sound proactive, in a fast-paced hospital environment, it's actually a recipe for disaster. This really breaks down why that model just fails in healthcare. See, an MSSP detects a potential threat and then they send an alert. That's pretty much it. The burden then falls right back on your hospital's already swamped IT team to investigate it, respond to it, and fix it, all while they're juggling a dozen other critical tasks. You end up paying for alerts, not for actual solutions. It's a one-way street, not a real partnership. So clearly, we need a better way. We need a cybersecurity model that's specifically designed for the high-stakes world of healthcare, and that evolution is the MCOP. An MCOP, or a managed cybersecurity operations provider, represents a huge shift in thinking. Instead of just being a vendor you call when something breaks, an MCOP is an integrated part of your team, providing continuous 24/7 security operations. The goal isn't just to send alerts anymore, it's to build a truly resilient organization from the ground up. And this table here makes the difference crystal clear. The old MSSP model, it's reactive, it's one-sided, but the MCOP model is proactive and it's collaborative. Let me put it this way. An MSSP is like a smoke detector, it just makes a loud noise. An MCOP, well, that's the fire department, already integrated into your building, ready to act at a moment's notice. Quite a big difference. But look, this isn't just a theory on a slide. The MCOP model has been proven in the real world, and the results? Well, they provide a powerful blueprint for any healthcare organization that's serious about building true resilience. Let's take a look at the city of Aurora. They were facing a lot of the same challenges as a big hospital system: really tight budgets, a shortage of skilled cybersecurity people, and a security model that just left them wide open. They knew they needed a better way. So, what was the first result of their MCOP partnership? Zero, a big round zero. That's the number of major incidents they experienced. In today's threat landscape, that is almost unheard of. And the second key result, a 77% cost reduction. Now, this is crucial. They achieved better security. I'm talking best-in-class security for a fraction of what they would have spent otherwise. And just to put that 77% cost reduction into perspective for you, building an in-house 24/7 security operations center costs an estimated $3.2 million a year. The MCOP model delivers that same level of protection, if not better, for a tiny fraction of that cost. But the benefits didn't stop there. Not at all. The MCOP partnership proactively detected and neutralized over 35,351 threats, and that includes 351 critical high-severity threats that could have caused unbelievable damage. This is what proactive, comprehensive security actually looks like. Now, the MCOP model isn't just about stopping attacks. It's also about meeting these increasing demands for governance and accountability that, let's be honest, hospital boards and leadership are facing every single day. This is the question that every single hospital board member and executive needs to be asking themselves right now, because the answer, it's changing. The game has completely changed. Regulators are now holding hospital boards directly responsible for cybersecurity oversight. It is no longer just an IT issue you can delegate away. It's a core fiduciary duty, right up there with financial stewardship. And the MCOP model is built for this new era of governance. It creates this symmetrical partnership where the roles are perfectly clear. Your hospital's leadership, you keep full control over strategy, policy, and governance. The things the board is accountable for. And the MCOP partner, we handle the complex 24/7 technical and procedural operations. And this right here is the bottom line for hospital leaders. You get world-class cybersecurity operations without ever giving up strategic control. It means your IT team can focus on what they do best, supporting patient care, and your board can have total confidence that its governance responsibilities are being met. So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Is your security model actually protecting your patients, or is it just managing alerts? Because in healthcare, the answer to that question can truly be a matter of life and death. You've been listening to the Cyber Resilience Report, your briefing on the threats, policies, and solutions shaping cybersecurity in healthcare and beyond. If today's episode gave you something to think about, don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and Amazon Music to catch future episodes. Want to dive deeper? Visit data-defenders.com/resources for case studies, proven frameworks, and strategic playbooks designed for hospitals and healthcare organizations under fire. You'll also get access to our dedicated Notebook LM instance by Google, available 24/7, where you can explore our operational insights, prep for board discussions, and get up to speed fast with trusted guidance. Learn how at data-defenders.com.